Cindy here, physical therapist with Adaptive Equipment Corner. Today we're doing a review video on this product called GoZunder. This was sent to us by the gentleman that developed it. It is a toilet riser that does exactly what its name states. It goes under your existing toilet seat. So we're going to go over a few details of this toilet riser. The first one I want to point out is that it is 4 inches in height. The inner circle cutout is going to be 9.5 inches wide by 11 inches deep. The full depth of this item is 18 inches deep and 14 inches wide. Now, included in the box was this seat. It also came separately with this securing block, which I've got attached to the back of the seat. It has these quick release pins right here at the side, and we're going to show you what this entails once we get it on the toilet. In the box also was an instruction sheet, as well as these other items over here. So we had clips that were included. Okay, so that's what those are right there. We had 2 bolts included with the packaging, and we had 2 little hooks. Okay, and we're going to go over what each of these items are for. Now, if you'll notice, the bolts did not come with wing nuts. I did talk to the developers, and they stated that they looked into including the wing nuts, but if they did that, the cost of that would almost be double what one could get at the hardware store as far as the cost. So they decided not to do that to try to keep the product cost low. So let's go over. I've already loosened this toilet seat on my existing toilet, so we're going to take this off, okay? So what you're going to do is take your existing seat off. You're going to replace your bolts with the bolts that were included. And again, if the wing nuts to your existing toilet don't quite fit those other bolts, I suggest going to the local hardware store and picking up some wing nuts that will work with the bolts that were included with the GoZunder. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the GoZunder and we're going to place it on the existing toilet bowl. Okay, so it's going to go on like that. Then your toilet seat is going to go back over the top of the GoZunder. So we're going to take a minute here and we will get this put on, and then we're going to show you how it works. Okay, so now we have the GoZunder attached to the toilet. This is a standard toilet. The toilet bowl rim comes up to 15 inches. When you add the seat on top, that is 16 inches tall for this standard toilet. When we add the GoZunder, of course, we're adding another 4 inches on top of that. So it is attached to the toilet here. You can see it looks a little bit more normal than the seats that actually go on top of the toilet, some of the ones that are out there on the market. So back here in the back, we've got this secured to the securing block with the bolts. So we put the bolts down through here, and just as a note, you will need a regular flathead screwdriver to screw in these bolts and tighten them up on here. Back here is the quick release pin that I was telling you about before, and let me show you here. So these are the quick release pins right back here. So when you pull these, this allows you to remove this portion of the GoZunder, okay, for cleaning. Now, speaking of cleaning, this is an antimicrobial plastic, so that makes it nice. This also is advertised as being able to take this portion of the GoZunder with you on vacation, and that can be done. Just keep in mind that when you go, you're just going to take this portion. You're not going to have the securing block. So you will set this portion on the toilet that you'll be using, and you will actually keep the lid up, and you'll be sitting right here on the GoZunder. Now, of course, this is a hard plastic. It's not going to feel exactly like your toilet seat, but you can utilize this on vacation as well. Now, another thing I was going to point out about these quick release pins, there are 2 holes here in the back of the GoZunder, and this allows you to shift the position of this just a little bit, because it is advertised as being able to fit on an elongated as well as a round toilet seat. Now, this is an elongated seat, so let me show you here a little bit. Okay, so we're going to put this in the furthest pinhole here in the back. When I put the seat down, what you're going to see with the elongated toilet seat is there is going to be just a little bit of overlapping with the GoZunder and the current seat, as you can see right back here. Now, my preference is to let the overlapping occur at the front side. So what I'm going to do is pull these pins, and I'm going to shift this back just a little bit. I'm going to put the pins in the back holes here. And as you can see, then here is just a little bit of overlapping between the GoZunder and the front portion of the seat. Now, one other thing I wanted to point out is that I talked to the developers, and they did say that they tested this with 540 pounds of weight, and then they both stood on it, on top of that, bringing it up to about 870 pounds of weight. There is no specific weight limit listed on their site, but they did tell me they tested it up to 870 pounds as well. So that's what that looks like with it attached. Now there's a couple other things that came with it. These little clips that I've got here at the side of the tank, this is kind of used as a little bit of a safety feature. They also included hooks in the box, but this string was not included. You'll have to supply that. This is just a shoestring, but I just wanted to show you that when you're removing this piece, if you feel like there might be a possibility of this seat falling while this is off, you can use this. You can clip this to the side, bring the string right across, and that will hold your seat back while you're cleaning or removing this seat. So that's what that feature is about. Okay, so we're going to remove that right there. Okay, so as far as the height of this, so I am 5'4". When I sit on this, I can sit on it if I sit back normally. My feet aren't exactly flat on the floor, but they are touching. As a therapist, I do like my patient's feet to be at least able to touch the floor for security, especially if there's not arms or something that's holding them, or that they can hold to for a little bit of security and stability on the toilet. So me being 5'4", if you're shorter than that, you may want to give this some consideration. As far as safety, you're just going to have to see what's going to best suit you. There are, toilet risers out there on the market that are all different types of heights. I've seen some for 2 inches all the way up to the 4-inch and everything in between. So you'll have to take a look at that. This seat, or this riser, is available on Amazon as well as their website, GoZunder.com, and that is GoZunder.com. We'll list that below in the comment section, so you can check that out as well. This lists for $65.99 on their website. Amazon lists it for $57.99, but they include shipping and handling. The GoZunder site, the shipping and handling is free, so the price ends up being the same. The other thing I'd advise is if you want to take a look at this, go on their website, GoZunder.com. You can email questions if you'd like. I've seen some back and forth questions being answered as well. All right, so what we're doing here, we're taking a look at the GoZunder product. It is a toilet riser. If you like this product, check out in the comments below. You can check out their website. Hope you've enjoyed this today. If you have, please subscribe to our site. Have a great day, and don't forget, if you can't do it, adapt it.